brought to you by Flagstaff, building better RVs, making smarter RVers.
So how does someone make the right buying decision on what RV to buy? How many RV dealers do you think that most buyers visit before buying their new RV? 5, 10, 1? Let's find out what an RV industry insider thinks with The More You Know, the happier camper you'll be. I understand that years ago, the average RV buyer would visit 3 to 5 different RV dealerships before they made their final decision to purchase whatever they got. But today, it's only like 1 or like 1.5. People don't shop around like they used to. And in my view, that's a mistake, because if you don't know the competition in terms of what the quality unit is, you can really put yourself into a bind. Talk to me about, what are your suggestions? I know you want everybody to buy a Rockwood. I mean, if you've got the right customer, I guess. But what are the best suggestions in terms of shopping? Do you settle at one dealer, or do you keep shopping around?
Yeah, first of all, you hit it. Buy a Rockwood. That's the most important thing. Not to. But, I think one of the reasons why people may visit fewer dealerships nowadays is because there's so much more information online on all of the trailers than there ever was before. Where years ago, you couldn't get online and do a 360 walkthrough of nearly every trailer you're looking at. You had to physically go in person on a sales lot to go see each and every trailer that you were interested in. There also wasn't a ton of information about what that trailer includes, what features it has, how it's built. Now you can go online and see all that. So that's going to be one of the driving factors behind why people aren't going to as many dealers. But I still do think it's important to get out there and visit the dealerships. In most larger cities, it's a little bit easier to do. What you'll find is most dealers are pretty much on the same stretch of highway, so you can hit 2, 3, 4 in the same day. Smaller cities, that may be a little bit more difficult to do. But yeah, go out and about finding the right dealer. Again, it goes back to, how does that dealer make you feel right off the bat? And so I do think it's important, A, to do your research ahead of time, because there is a lot of information available online. But then B, go actually in person, look at the trailers, touch them, feel them, look at them, and then get a feel for that dealership as well. And you can only do that if you visit, more than 1 or 2 places. So
it kind of reminds me of this the distance learning or the virtual learning at school. When the kids couldn't go back to school, there's education in that classroom. You can shop for an RV online and get a price and see the pretty video and all that, but you don't get the real feel, the gut of that connection with a dealer that you're getting ready to pay a lot of money to. And that's why, yes, it takes you got to make the right decision of what brand to buy. But that relationship, we keep going back to it, is so critically important, and spending time in that dealership. Go back to the service area, like you said, and visit maybe with some customers that are picking up their RV and find out what they think about the service.
Yeah, that brings up a great point. A really good way to find a good dealer is if you've got a friend or somebody that camps, or heck, if you want to, drive to a campground one weekend and start asking around all the owners there, everyone camping, who'd you buy from? How'd they make you feel? Yeah, I'd say there's probably no one more honest than a camper at a campground. They'll tell you exactly how they feel, A, about their brand of trailer, but B, about their dealer. We've been down to a rally, and you don't even have to ask, and people say how much they love their trailer, or how much they love their dealer, or how much they've not enjoyed their experience with their dealership. So a lot of honesty being shot around at campgrounds.
Anthony is absolutely right about learning a lot from campers in a campground. That is a secret that most people don't even realize. Remember, folks, take your time and do your homework, shop around, shop several dealers before you decide where you're going to buy your new RV.